So I think every guitarist knows the beauty and value of a carefully crafted, premium-priced acoustic guitar. I own a few pricey vintage instruments myself, which include this 1964 Gibson J50. Let me see if I can get the glare out of that. This is the same as a J45, but with a natural finish. So this acoustic is a reliable, great sounding player and a good old friend for me. And whenever I record it, I hear the kind of acoustic tone that I've heard on classic folk rock and country records really over the past 50 years or so. So James Taylor played a J50 just like this on Sweet Baby James and Mudslide Slim. Mine sounds like this. So this is an iconic guitar for a reason, right? A high-end, clean-sounding acoustic is really what I call an essential luxury for me as a recording musician. I gotta have it when I want a beautiful, balanced, kind of industry-standard guitar sound. But I also love cheap guitars. And by cheap, I really mean any guitar I can get for under $300. So one of my favorites is this. This is a vintage Stella H929 from 1958. This was handcrafted in the USA by Harmony back when they were cranking out about 1,000 guitars a day from their factory in Chicago. So these were bottom level student guitars. They were made with inexpensive materials like birch wood, and instead of real fretboard inlays, you got painted stencils, right? So this guitar actually retailed for $23, and that means it cost less than $12 to make it and ship it to the music stores. Now, I got this one as a gift, so I got it for free, but you can still buy an original just like this at about this age for about $300. Now, why do I love this cheap guitar? Reason number one is that when my investment in a guitar is this low, I'm not afraid to play with it, modify it, experiment with it, do whatever, right? So this Stella has writing all over it, as you can see. These were the thank you notes that my wife Bara and I got from students in a high school rock music performance program. This was their gift to us, so this is kind of like a yearbook. And I love that, right? And I'm sure all this writing depreciates the value, but who cares? It's got sentimental value to me. And I also just love how this guitar plays and sounds. So sometimes I put a portable pickup in it. I tune it usually in open tuning. I can play it kind of rough. I just never worry about this thing. Now, the second reason that I love this particular cheap guitar is that it has a different, unique tone. It doesn't sound like more expensive, iconic guitars to my ears, and probably to yours, right? So every time I record a track with the Stella, it adds a little something different. I think of it as a vintage spice. It's definitely less perfect sounding, doesn't ring out quite the same way. And, in certain cases, that makes it less pretentious, right? And that feels fresh to my ears. So when I'm recording, I find myself picking up this cheap acoustic just as often as my expensive guitars. So this old Stella is actually immortalized on some of my own favorite productions. And I'd even say it's become part of my sonic signature as a producer. So my goal is always to sound effortlessly right for the song and sonically rich, but I don't want to sound like anybody else. So this Stella has this kind of boxy sounding birch body, right? Now, I love it in open tuning, like the open G you got here. Let me give you a taste of how it sounded when I added a portable pickup. This is a Bill Lawrence A300. I put it in the sound hole, and I added a stereo vibrato effect, and then I mixed that with the unplugged acoustic sound. So check it out. gone a long way from here. Put on a poncho, played for mosquitoes, and drank till I was thirsty again. Well, okay, I made this up. I promise you I never give up. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? So I also used this as the primary, or actually only, acoustic guitar when I did a cover of Nilsson's Everybody's Talkin'. Again, this was tuned to open G. Everybody's talking at me. Don't hear a word they're saying. Only the echoes of my mind. People stop and staring. I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, banking off of the northeast wind, sailing on a summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone. Viewers, Emmerich Gerald, paid me a nice compliment. He said, "Great song, bold choice using the Stella, sounds cool." Those are my feelings exactly. So to my ear, this guitar sounds like something between a dobro and a resonator. So I also like to play it more bluesy with a slide. So I actually layered 4 tracks of this Stella while I was recording my band Cosmic Spin's version of Say You Love Me. That's a Fleetwood Mac song written by the late, great Christine McVie. So I recorded 2 tracks as an acoustic electric through the Lawrence portable pickup in the sound hole. And that sound is a little bit Rolling Stonesy to me. So check it out.
Pretty baby, just when I thought it was over. Begging you for a little sympathy. 'Cause if you use me up, when the loving start and the light go down.
And then I added 2 tracks unplugged with a slide like this.
Baby, baby,
to my ear, those guitars don't sound perfect, right? But they're just right for the song and the intent. So what do you think of this cheap guitar? Would you actually use a sub $300 acoustic on songs that you put out into the world? Love to know what you think, so leave a message in the comments. So next week, I'm going to bring out another cheap guitar that I love, and we're going to go electric. Until then, please visit guitardiscoveries.com for almost 200 more videos. They're full of tips and tricks and secrets and suggestions. They're for guitarists and singers. Or check out this one. Thanks for watching.